Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
I'm,
mostly like CPC action and stuff. So
oh yeah, I'm out here all the time actually. So I have a YouTube channel, so it's Carol Funk. Is my name, so Carol Funk. So
good to meet you.
all the protests are on there.
Yeah.
So thank you, Alejandro. It's great. Thank you for being here.
Yep.
Look, we
See
got
you around for sure.
snacks, water, more water, and more snacks. These are good.
That's Italian too sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, you.
I feel like I wish they would do that.
Who are you? Oh.
Did you get some good stuff last night?
I did.
Really powerful.
Do you know Democracy? That was there last night.
Yeah, I heard.
There we have the story up. I watched it this morning.
Yeah, my voice is on there for about that long.
My voice is like right when it opens up. Is my voice. I'm like, oh, that's funny.
But I thought Luna did a really good job.
Very, very good job. Very good job. Yes, we need to release Mahmoud Khalil and Jeanette Vizguerra.
That's smart.
Protesting shows that it's not a crime, folks.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Yep.
Good team. You too.
Hey. Hey, my communist friend. Yeah, I got some. These are really good. I never had them before, but they're really good. I think I'll flaming hot fries, Chester's. Really good stuff.
Get your signs here. We got signs in support of Jeanette. Hold the sign in support of Jeanette. Are they starting?
Oh, no. Just getting ready. Testing. Moving the food around. Yeah. Yes, of course.
You gotta know like that I'm a person.
I think you're a person.
Hey, Carol, how are you?
But really, with the flag and the sign, you want me to grab you?
I'd rather you take one of these. Take a sign.
Can I see the sign? From Palestine to Mexico, border walls got to go. No wood is illegal. All supporters. Agree. This is illegal. People are illegal. It's ridiculous. What you got there?
Just giving these out.
We're in the, yes. Oh. We're Unidos CSO. Join the fight for immigrant rights. Weekly meetings, Tuesdays.
Free Palestine!
6 to 7.
Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Thank you everyone for coming today. We're going to get started really soon in less than 10 minutes or so. I just wanted to let everybody know that if you're a speaker who's going to be speaking today, please make sure you speak to me. I'm looking at you, Denver Anti-War Action. But yeah, we'll get started really soon. Should get started for sure at least 3:45. So thank you so much, and we have an exciting program for you all today. Thank you.
I had like two ladies like across the street for like 5 minutes saying how fresh I was.
Two ladies were passing you? That's great. Did they watch your hat?
There might be a little left for it. They sure do.
I was just running from these flaming fries. They're good.
Okay, I can send it.
It's real good.
It is so. I've done it a lot.
Hi.
I just grabbed two of them. Thank you.
So another big city.
Water is.
Don't say that.
Okay, I need these. I know Addie's passing them out.
Whew. We want justice, you say how? Free Mahmoud Khalil now! We want justice, you say how? Free Mahmoud Khalil now! We want justice, you say how? Free Jeanette now! We want justice, you say how? Free Jeanette now! Thank you everyone for coming out today. My name is Khalid Hamu and I'm with the Denver chapter of Students for a Democratic Society. We have a stacked program for you all today. We have a couple points on safety. We have marshals today who are going to be helping us keep the protest safe. They're in yellow vests and they're going to be around the crowd. If you see something off, please let a marshal know. The march will consist of starting here and then we'll be going to the Golda Meir House. Still going to be on the Auraria campus, and then we'll be marching back here to finish out our program with the speeches. And then we have our lead tactical, Tom with the Freedom Road Socialist Organization, who's going to be speaking a little bit about the safety today.
Hello, folks. Everybody staying warm out here? All right, I'm glad to hear it. I'm really excited to see a lot of faces. We have a setup for a really good march today and some really excellent speakers. I just have a little bit of a preamble for you before we get started. Now, there's a couple of things that you should know. Number one, I'm a marshal. Hi, how's it going? We've got people here to help out medically. We have people to help out in any way possible. So look for someone with a yellow vest. If you see something, say something. Here we don't engage with anyone moving counter to the progressive movement. They come here with their own tactics, with their own goals. We don't want them to win those goals, right? Yeah. Excellent. So just make sure if you see someone doing something nasty, just let a marshal know. We'll take care of it. Last thing, we have a legal line today. We're not expecting anything crazy. Don't be shaking in your boots. But for the marshals, can you please raise your hands? All right, so these are your marshals. They each have a Sharpie, and they're all going to help you write down the legal line just in case you need it. So this legal line is 303.
303.
570. 9362. I'm going to say it again. 303. 570. 9362. And that's our legal line, folks. Again, we're going to have a really great march today, but we just want to make sure that we're staying safe, right? Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
Who keeps us safe?
We keep us safe.
Awesome. Yes, we also have two police liaisons today. This is Z. Williams, who's one of them. Max, can you please raise your hand?
Back there's the place.
All right. There they are. There's Max in the way back. That's your other police liaison. So go talk to them if you see the police, or if you're getting talked to by the police, refer them back to them. This is all just to keep us safe. All right, now let's have a good event.
Trump says, get back. We say, fight back. Get back. Fight back. Get back. Fight back. Get back. Fight back. Woo! On Saturday, March 8th, the Department of Homeland Security and ICE agents kidnapped a Palestinian student leader at Columbia University. His name is Mahmoud Khalil. Despite his immigration status as a legal permanent resident, he was still detained. Shame! Mahmoud Khalil stood up for Palestine during the spring 2024 Columbia encampment for Gaza. This is a clear attack on students, on free speech, and Palestine. We say shame! Shame! On Monday, March 17th, a beloved community member was also kidnapped by ICE, Jeanette Vizguerra, a longtime activist who has led and supported many struggles in the Denver metro area, from labor to Palestine. Many of the students of the Auraria encampment for Palestine remember Jeanette and how she spoke about the injustices happening in Palestine and the injustices immigrants face. ICE taking someone like this away is an attack on all of us here today. And we will show Trump, Tom Hammond, and whoever else that we will not take these attacks in silence. Students for a Democratic Society says, dare to struggle, dare to win. Our current campaign demands that ICE off campus. We say students must be able to go to school on this campus without being in fear of being detained by ICE. The attacks on immigrants are attacks on us all. The people in power think they can exploit people's immigration status. We say legalization for all, full equality for everyone in this country, regardless of immigration status. You will not be able to single out immigrants and attack them because we know they want to attack us, and you will not be able to single us out. Woo! When immigrants are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? When Palestine is under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Woo! All right, our first speaker today is going to be Jocelyn. She organizes with Aurora Unidos Community Service Organization.
Good afternoon. Today we are somber, but we are invigorated. We are hurting, but we are also hopeful. We are facing a difficult time, but we are here doing it in solidarity. Keep this passion going because we, the people, are going to fight back and we are going to win. No hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Immigrants are welcome here.
My name is Jocelyn, and I'm an organizer with Aurora Unidos CSO. Our organization fights for immigrant rights, and this week we have seen an appalling and aggressive attacks on our immigrant neighbors. First, we saw legal resident Mahmoud Khalil arrested in New York for supporting students in the fight for a free Palestine. Shame. And then just 2 days ago, our local comadre, Jeanette Vizguerra, was illegally stopped and arrested by ICE at her workplace. Shame! Shame! Jeanette was active in the struggle for human rights in all communities because she recognized the connection between our fight, and that's why we're here today. Locally, nationally, and internationally, the people united are facing immeasurable challenges at the hands of our current administration and their rich and powerful allies here and abroad. We are seeing human rights being rolled back in front of our very eyes, and all of the organizations here today are united in the fight against the attacks on immigrants, on women, on the queer community, on workers. The list goes on, but we won't stand for any of it. Aurora Unidos calls for the immediate release of Mahmoud, Leica, Jeanette, and a pathway forward for legalization for all. Immigration and free speech are not a crime. Join an organization today and become united in the people's struggle. Trump, escucha, estamos en la lucha. 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 Thank you.
Thank you, Jocelyn. Next up to speak, we have Emily with the Denver Anti-War Action.
Hey, devil.
We are here today for Mahmoud Khalil, Leica Cordia, Jeanette Vizguerra, and all those wrongfully detained, whether they are political prisoners, immigrants targeted by state violence, or anyone else held unjustly by systems of oppression. We are here for the students, the brave young people leading the charge for justice, facing repression, encampment repression, and expulsion for daring to say no to genocide. We are here for Palestine, for Congo, for Hawaii, for Sudan, for Haiti, for all the missing and murdered indigenous women right here on Turtle Island, and for every oppressed community fighting for their right to exist, to breathe, not just to breathe, to be free. Let us be clear. This struggle is not just about one place or one people. As Palestinian Susan Abelhawa reminds us, Palestine is the only portal to the future. I know that sounds a little paradoxical when I just said there's no single issue, but listen to her words. Everyone must pass through it, this portal, with a choice that will determine the fate of humanity. If the majority go the way of genocidal Zionist colonialism, then that's the world you will get on much larger scales. These are still Susan's words here. Go the way of justice and indigenous Palestinian liberation, and humanity might have a chance at a better, gentler, more just world for all. So what she's saying, it feels like, is if we choose Palestine, we choose humanity, and if we choose silence, we choose complicity. Also, I want to apologize if this is like 4 minutes and not 3 minutes. I'm really working on reducing words. It's hard with all the things, but thank you for bearing with. Look around you. This is what collective liberation looks like. It is the students at Columbia. It is the students at Auraria campus right here and beyond, risking everything to say no to war profiteers and genocide enablers. Last spring, students at Auraria were brutalized by the state for standing up for justice, arrested for the crime of demanding dignity and freedom for Palestine. Shame. Yet they persist because they know that silence is not an option. Fighting for collective liberation looks like so many things, people, and organizations. The United Electrical Workers were the first national union to call for a ceasefire in Gaza and condemn U.S. funding for the Israeli military, and look how many unions have followed and joined. Fighting for collective liberation is the communities across this country and right here in Denver, Aurora, and beyond, interrupting and short-circuiting attempted ICE detentions, more accurately called kidnappings. Fighting for collective liberation is the art, the music, the poetry that reminds us why we fight. It is the kafia on your shoulders. It is the words of Mahmoud Khalil from his detention cell. He says, "It is our moral imperative to persist in the struggle for complete freedom." But let us remember, this fight is not new. It is rooted in the resistance of those who were imprisoned in Japanese internment camps. It is rooted in the community building and defiance, necessary defiance of the Black Panther Party. It is rooted in the resilience of the Irish resistance, happy late St. Patrick's Day, and the critical non-compliance and principled resistance of everyone fighting the contemptible, horrific cop cities across the United States. And it can also look like the self-immolations at Red Onion Penitentiary in Virginia, where prisoners continue to set themselves on fire to protest the inhumane conditions. It looks like fighting for liberation looks like the Palestinian steadfast love, devotion, and care of their olive trees. No matter how many are viciously uprooted and replaced with invasive species intentionally to cover the crimes of the Israeli occupation forces. Resistance is the children of Gaza, half of whom are under 18, trembling from trauma, wishing for death because the world has failed them, yet they continue to show us their apocalyptic lived experience in the hopes that finally, maybe, enough of us will amass to actually, like Rachel Corrie said, drop everything and stop their nightmare one day. And now we must bear witness to the latest horror. Just days ago, the Israeli regime launched a massive bombing campaign, killing over 400, and this may be an old count, I'm sure, Palestinians in a single night. And that's right, shame! Entire families were wiped out as they slept. They were burned alive. Children were pulled from the rubble, their bodies broken and lifeless. Parents screamed for their babies, their voices raw with grief. Hospitals overflow with the wounded while the dead are piled on top of each other. A whole new terror on top of all the terror of the previous 17 months. This is not war. This is not self-defense. This is genocide. The deliberate, systematic destruction of a people. We are up against a system that thrives on distraction, normalization, and silence. The U.S. government holds universities for ransom, forcing them to adopt absurd definitions of anti-Semitism that criminalize solidarity with Palestine. This is the mask-off moment. This is the time to choose. Will we stand with the oppressed, and I mean all of the oppressed? Palestinians, trans folk, the disabled, all oppressed people, including Palestine, not except for Palestine, or will we look away? We cannot afford to look away. Not when Palestinians are live streaming their most painful, devastating moments because they know the world must see to believe. And we know so many have seen and yet turn away. Not when students are pepper sprayed, expelled, and terrorized for standing up to Zionism. Not when our own local communities are entangled with Lockheed Martin, Palantir, and other weapons manufacturers. Shame. Let's call out some of these corporations by name. Lockheed Martin, the maker of, among many other things, the Hellfire missile. Look up what that does to a human body. Lockheed has 14 facilities in Colorado alone, directly profiting from the destruction of Palestinian lives. Shame! And Palantir, headquartered, its global headquarters are in downtown Denver as of just a few years ago. I didn't know this until about 2 months ago. Their surveillance technology is used to track and target Palestinians, enabling the genocide. Their Where's Daddy program is a grotesque example of how they weaponize data against the Palestinians to slaughter them. Look up Where's Daddy if you haven't heard of that. This is not just about Palestine. It is about all of us. It is about the planet, about indigenous stewardship, about the future we want to build. As Asada Shakur said, for a lot of people in this country, people who live in other places have no faces. And this is the way the US government wants to be. But we see their faces. We see each other's faces. We hear the stories. We feel the urgency, and we know what we must do. Sorry, almost done. Let me be clear. We must not act out of fear that we are next. I think that's the wrong take. We must act out of principle, because genocide is wrong, because oppression is wrong, and because silence is complicity. We will not say what's floating around a lot out there. We will not say, even if you disagree with what Mahmoud Khalil says, we won't say that, right? Because there is no room for obfuscation here. We will not equivocate. We will not justify. We will not abide genocide anywhere. I'd like to also offer an observation, an important one from Viet Thanh Nguyen. The United States deporting people without due process simply because they are brown, and Israel massacring innocents simply because they are Palestinian is completely related. They are both demonstrations of the monopoly of violence meant to intimidate and terrorize. These actions promise democracy for the compliant, and death and disappearance for anyone these states do not want to exist. And Nguyen reminds us of an unavoidable truth about our collective brainwashing as United Statesians who continue to be indoctrinated by the ruling class and the media that is owned by the ruling class. Nguyen says, an American news media that is not going to call a Nazi salute a salute is not going to call a massacre a massacre. Here are our calls to action. Divest from institutions of violence, from universities to corporations like Lockheed and Palantir. Protect the students at all costs. Show up for their encampments, their protests, and their demands. Build communities of care that make us less beholden to these systems of oppression. Normalize resistance. Wear the keffiyeh. You may think it's a small thing, but it means something. Wear the keffiyeh. Share the stories and disrupt business as usual. Fill out a general strike card. Organize, mobilize, refuse to participate in systems of death. And finally, I want to invite you to join Denver Anti-War Action or any of the many organizations fighting for collective liberation. We cannot do this work alone. We need each other. We need you. As Saul Williams says, it is to humanity, not America, we must pledge our allegiance. To humanity, let us pledge ours today, tomorrow, and every day after. Let us fight not just for Palestine, but for the liberation of us all. And let us remember, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. This is not a slogan of exclusion. It is a call for justice, for equality, for the right of every Palestinian to live in dignity and freedom on their own land. It is a call for a world where no one is oppressed, where no one is silenced, and where no one is forgotten. Free Mahmoud Khalil, free Leka Kardia, free Jeanette Vizguerra, free Palestine, free us all!
من المياه للمياه فلسطين عربية من المياه للمياه فلسطين حرية. Yeah, it is important to remember that that we must fight for the liberation of people all over the world and make sure that we have international solidarity. It's important to know that we have Lockheed Martin on this campus. They have offices on this campus. I allegedly got arrested outside of their laboratory. They're having people make satellites on this campus. They're having people work to make satellites fly into space so they can spy on Palestinians. We say shame! All right, y'all. The next person we have is going to be Theodore from Denver Students for a Democratic Society.
Howdy, everyone. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I know it's cold out. I hope you all are staying warm. It's really incredible seeing how many people really do care about freedom in this country. So that's beautiful. As I attempted to write this speech, I found myself kind of at a loss for words. Having grown up in America, it was really easy to accept the lie that there were checks and balances, that we were a country ruled by democracy and by law. However, my eyes have been open. The president, his sycophants, and the entire Republican Party can disappear political adversaries with little to no pretense. Today, we are seeing people kidnapped by ICE under the Alien Enemy Act, but soon we may see even more activists detained under the Insurrection Act and martial law. Establishment Democrats are currently standing back, aiding and abetting. No matter how you feel about the institutions of America, it's undeniable this marks a clear shift into fascism never before seen in the United States. Now it is time to fight. It might be the last chance we get. We cannot allow the right-wing media to manufacture consent for these violations of liberty. We must object loudly, often, and in ways that cannot be ignored. I understand now that it is a terrifying time to get involved, but keeping your head down will not assure your safety. We must stand up now in hopes that there is someone to stand up for us when it's our lives on the line. We are all in danger, so we must take care of each other. I beg you to meet your neighbors, to break bread with them. There is power in learning the names of the people you ride the bus with. There is power in having a strong enough community that you notice when they are gone. You must join an organization and frequently oppose the evil brewing in our society. Speaking today are many organizations that will teach you, that will learn from you, and they will increase your voice 1,000-fold. I have hope that my fellow humans will fight well, that we will not allow the destruction of our rights. When we fight together, we can win. And I believe that we will win. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak here. This is an incredible opportunity. Take care of yourselves.
Dare to struggle? Dare to struggle? Dare to struggle? You know, Theodore is right. We don't have material. Our advantage is not in material things. It is not in equipment. Our power is the people who are here today, the numbers that we have. We fight the popular fight. We push the popular struggle forward. So it's important that we have unity, that we make sure that when things go wrong, when something happens, that we're there, that we're speaking out about it, that we're mobilizing about it, and that we're talking about what's happening. Because we will not stand for attacks on us, because attacks on us should make us all mad, should have us all infuriated. So we say, dare to struggle! Dare to struggle! Because we know when we struggle, we win. Denver SDS spent 2 years struggling so that the Auraria Campus Police Department would give back their M16s they got from the Department of Defense. And they won! And that was through people struggle. That was through mobilizing students. And I know that if we can have unity, if we have organization and we have struggle, there's nothing we can't move past. All right, y'all. So we're gonna start marching, and then just to remind folks again, we're gonna be marching to the Golden Meyer House. We're gonna do a couple of speeches, and then we're gonna march back. We're not gonna be marching for too long, but yeah, if we will just have folks group up over there on my left, your right. We're gonna get started marching really soon. Thank you. Okay, wait. We're gonna do one more speech. It's gonna be actually the daughter of Jeanette. So before we march, we're gonna do one more speech. Sorry about that.
Good to see you too. Oops, sorry.
So will we hear a round of applause and welcome of Luna?
My name is Luna Baez, daughter of Jeanette Vizguerra. How are you all today? I'm very grateful to see so many of you here to support the cause, not only for my mom, but for anyone else affected as well. This is something that deeply affects our community here in Denver. A majority of our community here is part of the immigrant community, and as you guys know, very strong community members as well. They contribute not only to taxes, they also contribute to the workforce and in many other aspects. I wanted to go ahead and say that in regards to my mom, at this time, we are still waiting on kind of responses. There have been motions set. But as far as action that we can go ahead and take as a whole, the biggest things that we can do right now is she does have a petition, as well as a GoFundMe. And as you guys know, as far as it goes with legalities, they can be very expensive. So any help is very much appreciated, and not will it only be towards her, but if we do have an opportunity, here in the future, hopefully, we have the chance to be able to get her out before anything else. But we'd love for it to go to our community, especially in that detention center that hasn't necessarily received the same attention and care that her case has received. And as far as with my mom, she's very, very thankful for her community. Very thankful for all the efforts that you guys put forward. Yesterday we stood outside Geo in freezing rain, so very appreciated. There was a lot of wind. It's a lot to kind of go through. Thankfully the weather's a little bit nicer today, but obviously it is still some time taken out of your day, and there's thought put towards this, a lot of intention put towards it, so thank you guys very much for it. I very much appreciate the energy and the intention that you guys have towards this issue, and hopefully we can go ahead and mobilize and not only help my mom, but help anyone else affected by this issue. Not only does it affect families, it's affected my family multiple times at this point, but it affects a lot of families that are a lot more scared to speak out than my mom has been, or many of us are able to. Other than that, thank you guys. I think we were gonna go march, and I'll hand this back.
Free Jeanette!
Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette!
Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette!
All right. We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Free Jeanette now!
Free Jeanette now!
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Free Jeanette now!
Free Jeanette now!
I'm really glad we're able to support Jeanette in this way, and this is what common sentiment I hear on campus from other Latino students. They hear that ICE might be driving on campus, and they think about how much it scares them, how much it scares the community there. I want all the immigrants on campus to know that we stand with you, we will mobilize with you, because we will fight for you. Say it once, say it twice.
Say it once, say it twice.
We do not fuck with ICE.
We do not fuck with ICE.
Say it once, say it twice.
Say it once, say it twice.
We do not fuck with ICE.
We do not fuck with ICE.
All right, let's get ready to march for real this time. Woo!
Hi, sorry.
Protesting is not a crime.
Oh, you brought your buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you? Yes, you said we see each other, right? Look at this little guy. He's so cute. Yeah. Dogs, animals, and pets, and kids always feel this out, right?
Trump said, get back, we say fight back. Get back, fight back. Fight back. Fight back.
Trump says, get back, we say fight back. We say
Fight back.
We say
Fight back.
Woo! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine.
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river!
From the sea.
What did I do it to?
Palestine
Oh,
will
funky
live
it all up.
forever.
Okay, but
Palestine will live forever!
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever!
Palestine will live forever.
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Free Jeanette now!
Free Jeanette now!
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Free Mahmoud Khalil!
Let's get the spark started. Alright, sorry about the delay. Alright. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! From Palestine to Mexico! From Palestine to Mexico! These border walls have got to go! These border walls have got to go! From Palestine to the Philippines! From Palestine to the Philippines! And the U.S. war machine! 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 Israel, we know you! Israel, we know you! You imprison children too! You imprison children too! Israel, we know you! Israel, we know you! You imprison children too! You imprison children too! Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, you will rise! You have Yemen by your side! You have Yemen by your side! We want justice, you say how! We want justice, you say how! Free Mahmoud Khalil now! Free Mahmoud Khalil now! We want justice, you say how! We want justice, you say how! Free Jeanette now! Free Jeanette now! Say it once, say it twice! Say it once, say it twice! We do not fuck with ICE! We do not fuck with ICE! Say it once, say it twice! Say it once, say it twice! We do not fuck with ICE! We do not fuck with ICE! Trump says get back, we say fight back! Get back, fight back! Get back, fight back! Get back, fight back! Trump says get back, we say fight back! Get back, fight back! Get back, fight back! From the U.S. to Palestine! U.S. to Palestine! Protesting is not a crime! Protesting is not a crime! From the U.S. to Palestine! U.S. to Palestine! Protesting is not a crime! 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 The DOJ has crossed the line! The DOJ has crossed the line! Protesting is not a crime! Protesting is not a crime! The DOJ has crossed the line! The DOJ has crossed the line! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! When Palestine is under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back! When immigrants are under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back! When students are under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back! What do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what community looks like! This is what community looks like! Show me what community looks like! This is what community looks like! Trump says get back, we say fight back! Get back, fight back! Get back, fight back!
Hey, how are you doing? I'm good. Good to see you. Good to see you, chat.
Fight back!
You're watching us.
We want justice, you say how! We want justice, you say how! Free Mahmoud Khalil now! Free Mahmoud Khalil sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
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 Say it once, say it twice.
Say it once, say it twice.
We do not fuck with ICE.
We do not fuck with ICE.
Say it once, say it twice.
Say it once, say it twice.
We do not fuck with ICE.
We do not fuck with ICE.
Are y'all mixed up right here, right in front of the Golden Meyer house?
You say how? Free Mahmoud Khalil now! We want justice, you say how? Free Jeanette now!
That's right. Hold the mirror. Terrible woman.
You know, she has a very famous genocidal statement. Like Palestinians.
She was a terrible woman.
And what people did, what they did, is they picked up her house and they moved it onto campus. And then they made it a campus landmark. And then they made it a Denver landmark. We say shame! Shame! Glorifying racist is always bad. So, yeah. Woo! All right. The next person to speak is going to be Adil with the United States Palestinian Community Network, Denver chapter. Let's give it up for Adil. Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
First off, I really just want to say from the bottom of my heart, it is such an honor to be here with you all today. Despite the onslaught that we've been witnessing and the refresh of this current onslaught, nothing makes me more proud than standing with you all and seeing the support. And I know the last few days have been very tough for me, and just the fact that we're able to connect here and unite is the greatest feeling in the world, and I'm so proud to be with you all, and hopefully we will continue moving forward together. This is not the first time Colombia has infringed upon our rights, as they did with our brother Mahmoud Khalil. In 1936, believe it or not, there was a student called Robert Burke who was protesting the Nazis, protesting actual fascism, and they expelled him too. Shame! You would think a university would learn from its mistakes, but they did not. They attacked student protesters when they were protesting the Vietnam War. Shame! They attacked student protesters when they were protesting during the Civil Rights Movement.
Shame!
You'd think they would learn from their mistakes. They do not, but one thing that we do know, and one thing that is certain, is that the students, the people, will always be on the right side of history, and history will look down kindly upon all of us. They've now gone as far, this administration has now gone an extra step further, and they like to put our rights for sale. They've told Colombia that they're going to pull $400 million in funding unless we comply with their demands. They're going to put a little thing called administrative receivership, which is a fun little term saying that the faculty will no longer be in charge of the Middle Eastern Studies, African Studies, and South Asian Studies departments. But our rights are not for sale. Now, we
band here for Mahmoud, we band here for Jeanette, and I know that we will continue to fight for the voiceless. We will continue to fight for those who are consistently trodden upon, because I know that if we were ever in that position, it's exactly what we would want people to do for us. And so again, really, just thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all for giving us and me and so many people hope that humanity will prevail despite its massive obstacles. We will not let them prevail. It is in fact humanity that will prevail, as we have before and will continue to do again. Thank you all so much, and it is an honor to be here with all of you. Thank you.
Can we get another round of applause for Adel? من المياه للمياه فلسطين عربية
فلسطين غريبة
من المياه للمياه فلسطين حرية
فلسطين حرية.
You know, the Donald Trump administration, they're bold. They're real bold. They're going further than Biden and presidents in the past. But are we just going to say nothing? No. Are we just going to say, oh, you know, like, oh yeah, we're just going to, oh, it's just a federal government. There's nothing we can do. Is that what we're going to say? No. No, we're going to fight Trump's agenda. Trump says, get back. We say, fight back. Get back.
Fight back.
Get back.
Fight back.
Woo! Next up on the speaker list is going to be Nels with the Denver Aurora Community Action Committee. They organize against the Aurora Police Department and their murders of black and brown people, like Corey Dillard, like Kylan Lewis, like Torrance McCall. Torrance McCall wasn't murdered by APD, but they fight for victims of police violence.
Elijah McClain.
Elijah McClain. So I'll give it to Nels.
Yeah, and thank you all for being here. Like Khaled said, I'm Nels with the Denver Aurora Community Action Committee. We're a chapter of NARPR, that's the National Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression. And that's a lot of why we're here today, right? Is we're seeing a lot of racist political repression by this government. And you know, we're here in full solidarity with the students. I'll tell you, I used to be a member of SDS. That's where I learned how to fight in fighting against this Aurora Police Department and its militarization. And so we see how to push the struggle forward, and it ain't easy. You know, the fight for freedom is not an easy day. It's not a walk in the park. Well, maybe a little bit today. We were walking, but there's a lot of work that goes into it. Khaled alluded to it earlier, but there's something that Frank Chapman, the chair of NARPR, says. He says there's 3 things it takes to win victories. You need unity. We got it out here today. We got unity. We got a broad unity. We need a bigger unity. We need to move it to a higher level. You know, we need unity. We need organization, like a lot of the organizations you see here today, maybe some that'll come about. And we need to move that to a higher level too. And we need struggle. That means more than just coming to the action itself, but going straight to the enemy and demanding the release of Jeanette and all those who are held in that ridiculous prison they have in Aurora. It shouldn't exist. It shouldn't exist. And so we got to keep it moving. We got to raise the level of struggle. Because when we have unity, when we have organization, and we have struggle, that's the road to victory. And that's the road to freedom that we can fight. You know, it's not an easy one, but we can do it if we band together and work together in that fight. Like Khaled said, in the ACAC, we fight alongside those who have been impacted by the racist police violence in Aurora and in Denver more broadly. And we're going to continue that fight. Part of this fight is understanding that the illegal collaboration between ICE and the APD has got to stop. It's a straight-up violation of Colorado law. The fact that it's been enabled by Mike Kaufman is a shame on our community. He ought to get out of here. Shame. You know? And we got to get these cops to follow the fucking law. That's what this is. They need to be pulled back into line. These cops are out of control. And so one of the things we fight for is what the Black Panthers fought for. It's community control.
That's right!
We understand that if we had community control, we wouldn't allow this collaboration with ICE, would we?
No.
We wouldn't allow them to shoot our black and brown neighbors, would we?
No.
Corey Dillard was defending defending himself when he was being attacked. He was being attacked, and his attacker followed him home. And so he went into his house, he brought out an airsoft gun to try and scare the guy away, you know. And it's his right. It's his right to defend himself. And for that crime of daring to defend himself and exercise his own rights, as a person who lives here as a veteran of the country, for that crime, APD rolled up and shot him in 7.5 seconds. Right? And so that's one of the fights we're at the front of right now alongside his family, demanding justice, demanding an independent investigation. We want an end to this sort of stuff. And so that's one more thing we're pushing for. And you'll see it on a lot of the signs. And I'll say again, if you're out here and this is maybe your first protest, you're just going to a protest, take it to the next level. Show up to an organizational meeting that we're having. We have them on Wednesdays at Mango House. Help us make some signs. Help us work with these families. Help us push the fight forward. You know, because it's when we do that work, that more basic work, the kind of field work and engaging with our community, that we're able to advance the struggle farther. You know, Jeanette understood this. Jeanette understood that what we got to do is we got to stand up and fight. When Jeanette came to our encampment, she didn't hide her face. She didn't hide who she was. She stood up and said her name. She said who she was and what her background is. And she taught us how to fight. Jeanette taught us how to fight. And so say it after me. We've got a lot of good teachers around here. The struggle teaches you too. And so say it after me. We know how to fight.
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 We know how to win.
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 Dare to struggle.
Dare to win.
Dare to win.
Dare to win.
Dare to struggle.
Dare to struggle.
Dare to win.
Dare to win.
Free Jeanette.
Free Jeanette.
Free Jeanette.
Free Jeanette.
Free Mahmoud.
Free Mahmoud.
Free Mahmoud.
Free Mahmoud.
Free them all.
Free them all.
Free them all.
Free them all.
Stay in the fight for freedom. It's a good fight. It's the best thing you could do with your time. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do a new chant. I get this from the organizers in Chicago and all over the country who fight for community control. They say, when killer cops on armed patrol, what do we need? And then y'all say community control. So when killer cops are on patrol, what do we need?
Community control.
What do we need?
Community control.
When killer cops are on patrol, what do we need?
Community control.
What do we need?
Community control.
Woo! All right, and then our next speaker is going to be Poncho with the Party for Socialism and Liberation. We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Free Jeanette Vizguerra now!
Free Jeanette Vizguerra now!
Free Jeanette Vizguerra now!
Free Jeanette Vizguerra now!
That's what I'm talking about, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Poncho Espino, organizer for the Party for Socialism and Liberation here in Denver. And today is particularly special for me because it's my first time speaking where I graduated school from.
Wow.
The beautiful Auraria campus, a historic working class neighborhood originally, and then campus. And I hate to be standing in front of this home of a Zionist right now, but I'm proud to be sitting where there is the opportunity for working class people to learn about the history of struggle, both here at a very local level, but also internationally. Something that just came back to my memory was that I actually learned about the Palestinian struggle here in 2015. Thanks to a professor that we had at the Community College of Denver who showed us a heartbreaking film called 5 Broken Cameras. And it follows a journalist in Palestine in the West Bank who, much like those that are enduring genocide now, was targeted, murdered, right? Well, he wasn't murdered, but that's what we see the escalation has gone to since the time that I was a student here. They're actively, openly murdering journalists, aid workers, you name it. The Israeli regime has no red line, so we shouldn't have a red line when it comes to our struggle and what we're willing to fight for, what we're willing to commit and sacrifice in order to liberate the Palestinian people, the people of all of the South American countries that have been impacted by U.S. imperialism, right? How many of you know that a lot of the researchers paid by for programs like the USAID, a CIA front operation, actually funds professors here?
Did you know that? I got a degree in geographic information systems, and one of the most common type of students you actually saw was current U.S. military forces that were sent here by the military, paid for by the military to study geographic information systems to draw up the maps that murder innocent people. So we are not far from a source of struggle. I am very proud and very humbled to see the emergence, the reemergence, the rekindling of the student struggle here on our area campus. I'm so happy to see the organization happening here, but I'm also, struck by how intersectional this struggle really is. As I pointed out earlier, besides this one, most of the homes that are still left were of working class Mexican and Chicano families of the Auraria neighborhood, who also were ethnically cleansed from this campus to make room for this campus. That is what brings us all together, because our struggles truly are linked, right? From the funding of the U.S. empire here at home on the campuses, for those bullshit professors and those fucking war criminals that are drawing up the maps or doing any sort of job to enable this sort of genocidal things to happen. That's happening here, and we have a cipher struggle here. I think it's also important, as the last speaker just said, to not just be coming out as individuals anymore. The reason why Jeanette is still here in Aurora is because she was amongst the masses. She has never hid her face. She has always dared to struggle and have no shame about the fact that she is a human being that deserves the basic rights that are granted to her regardless of a citizenship status. That's right. That's right. So is now the time to cower away and be afraid to come out amongst the masses of people that are willing to struggle with you? No! Exactly, it's the opposite. We need to entrench ourselves even further. We need to grow our organizations. We need to further our commitment to struggle and sacrifice more than ever, because we don't have the money, we don't have the luxury, we don't have necessarily even the time to give up anymore. And the only thing that we can outdo is to take back what this ruling class has been taking from us for decades, which is the tactics of organizing. The tactics of organizing that died much across the country, but that was rekindled by student organizers like Mahmoud Khalil, right? In Columbia University, that spread like wildfire. That's right. I don't have to tell some of you students that. I'm proud to see what you have all been able to accomplish so far. And again, as a previous speaker said, there are organizing meetings happening. It's not enough to struggle out here in the streets, to hold the banners as proud as we hold them. We need to be immersing ourselves. We need to be analyzing. We need to be planning tactics, because our enemies have pivoted. They're targeting political targets now, right? This is not a coincidence. We were able to, back off ICE for a couple of weeks when they made this show, this circus around all the apartments that supposedly were infested with gang members in Aurora, right? We were able to secure that victory, but they pivoted after that loss. They're going to continue to pivot with our victories, which will be many, I am sure, if I continue to see the many beautiful, diverse, older, younger, what you name it. You're all out here. You're representative of this city. You're representative of this campus, a historically working class community that has been rekindled by all of the energy that you're all presenting here today. We all take home a piece of this struggle with us, and I'm so proud to have been here with you today. Our Monday night organizing meetings happen every Monday, 6:30. Shorter AME Community Church. Help us pack those fucking churches up. Excuse my language. I don't think my mother would approve of me using those two words together. But that's besides the point. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Pancho. Pancho brings up a really good point. This used to be a Chicano neighborhood, and the reason why you don't see houses and why you're seeing all these school buildings is because they forcefully took it away from the people who were living here originally. These people in power, the ruling class, they just take, all they know is how to take. First, they take these people's houses, and then they have Lockheed Martin on here, so they can develop more weapons, so that they can oppress people across the world. All they know is to take, which is why we must struggle. And Pancho is exactly right. We must be more bold now than ever. We must make sure that they understand that the people will fight back. Donald Trump worked to get rid of a policy that DHS would not come onto campuses, would not come to churches. And what we're saying as Denver Students for a Democratic Society is that our administration better ensure that ICE cannot come onto this campus. You know, Denver Public Schools, they said we cannot fulfill our mission as educators if our students are afraid of being deported. We're saying damn straight. If our administration does not fight, if they comply with Trump's agenda, then we will bring the fight to them. We will rise up, we will raise hell, and we will make demands. Because no students should ever fear having to be subjected to the inhumane conditions at the ICE facility. 2 nights ago, they had to call the ambulance because of how badly they're treating somebody. We say shame! Shame! Alright, next up, we're going to march back to the original spot near the Tivoli Quad, and we're going to be speaking, we're going to hear from a couple speakers, and then we're going to end off. I'm going to let you know next steps and announcements. And yeah, so if you'll join me over there, we'll get back to marching. We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Free Mahmoud Khalil now! Free Mahmoud Khalil now! We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Free Jeanette now! Free Jeanette now! And let's say some free Palestine chants, but let's say it so loud that the house of this racist Zionist will shake with the sound of us yelling that we wish for free Palestine. So, free Palestine! Free Palestine! Palestine! Long live Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Stop bombing Gaza now! Stop bombing Gaza now! We want justice, you say how? We want justice, you say how? Free Mahmoud Israel's cry.
No more money for Israel.
Hey, it's been so long.
Hey, Carol, how are you?
That's good. How are you doing? Yeah, me too.
We won't pay for the slaughter. We won't pay for the slaughter. Gaza, you will rise.
You have Yemen by your side.
You have Yemen by your side.
Gaza, you will rise.
Gaza, you will rise. Palestine will never die.
من المياه للمياه.
من المياه للمياه.
فلسطين عربية.
فلسطين عربية.
من المياه للمياه.
من المياه للمياه.
فلسطين عربية.
فلسطين عربية.
Trump says get back, we say fight back. 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 What do we want? Justice. What do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
Get it!
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Oh, hi. Oh, hi. How are you doing, B?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you.
Yeah,
It hasn't been a minute. Although the minutes tick by really fast. Oh, hi. Yeah, it was really nice to see you.
Mahmoud Khalil now! We want justice, you say now! Free Jeanette Vizguerra now! Free Jeanette Vizguerra now! Protesting is not a crime! The DOJ has crossed the line! Protesting is not a crime! The DOJ has crossed the line! Say it once, say it twice! We do not fuck with ICE! Say it once, say it twice! We do not fuck with ICE! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
Trump, escucha, estamos en la lucha.
Trump, escucha, estamos en la lucha.
Trump, escucha, estamos en la lucha.
Escucha, estamos en la lucha.
Trump, escucha, estamos en la lucha.
Escucha, estamos en la lucha.
The people united will never be defeated.
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 That was in Spanish. Al pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
Al pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
When Palestine is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When immigrants are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When students are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do?
Stand up, justice, you say how?
Stop bombing Gaza now!
Stop bombing Gaza now!
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Free Mahmoud Khalil now!
Free Mahmoud Khalil now!
We want justice, you say how?
We want justice, you say how?
Free Jeanette Vizguerra now!
Free Jeanette Vizguerra now!
Protesting is not a crime!
Protesting is not a crime!
The DOJ has crossed the line!
The DOJ has crossed the line!
Protesting is not a crime!
Protesting is not a crime!
From the United States to Palestine!
From the United States to Palestine!
Protesting is not a crime!
Protesting is not a crime!
From the U.S. to Palestine!
From the U.S. to Palestine!
Protesting is not a crime!
Protesting is not a crime!
The DOJ has crossed the line!
The DOJ has crossed the line!
Red, black, green, white!
Red, black, green, white!
For Palestine, we will fight!
For Palestine, we will fight!
Red, black, green, white!
Red, black, green, white!
For Palestine, we will fight!
For Palestine, we will fight!
Woo! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river,
From the sea to the river!
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever!
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever!
All right, y'all, we got 2 more speakers and then we'll close it out. First, I want to invite our folks with the Colorado Immigrant Rights Coalition.
¿Cómo no te voy a querer? ¿Cómo no te voy a querer? Si eres inmigrante que sale adelante, que trabaja duro, porque así yo soy. Hi everyone, my name is Leticia Ramirez and I am a member of CIR. Ya lo dijo. Well, that's the far how I go with my English. So nice Spanish. Gracias a todos por estar aquí.
Thank you everyone for being here.
Una vez más, nuestra comunidad ha sido atacada.
Once again, our community is under attack.
Han tomado por sorpresa, han secuestrado a una líder comunitaria.
They have taken us by surprise. They have kidnapped one of our community leaders,
Jeanette Vizguerra.
Jeanette Vizguerra. Shame!
Estamos bajo el ataque de la administración Trump.
We are under attack by the Trump administration.
Y ellos piensan que tomando a nuestros líderes que están levantando la voz, nosotros vamos a quedarnos callados y eso no va a pasar.
They think that by taking our leaders, abducting our leaders, that we will be silenced, that we will be afraid, and that is just not the truth. We will not be silenced.
Y no solamente estamos peleando por ellos que han sido secuestrados, que han sido privados de su libertad. Hay infinidad de gente en las cárceles de detención que también han estado por mucho tiempo ahí y estamos peleando por todos ellos.
We are not just fighting for our leaders who have been abducted, for speaking up, but also for the many people that continue to be in immigration detention, that have been there for years. We are here for them as well.
Como amiga de Jeanette Vizguerra, sé que ella no quiere que tengamos lástima por ella en estos momentos. Ella está agradecida porque estamos aquí luchando por ella y es lo que ella quiere, que salgamos adelante, que luchemos por ella, que no tengamos miedo, que no agachemos la cabeza, que no apaguemos nuestras voces.
As a friend of Jeanette, I know that she would not want us to have pity for her right now. What she would want is for us to be out here, to continue fighting for our rights, to ensure that every immigrant, regardless of where they come from, regardless of their immigration status, knows that they belong here.
No a la opresión, no a la persecución, no al fascismo.
No to oppression, no to racism, and no to fascism.
Aquí estamos, no nos vamos.
We are here and we are not leaving.
Cuando el presidente Trump se mira en el espejo, entonces hablamos de criminales.
When President Trump looks in the mirror, then maybe we can talk about criminals.
Gracias a todos por estar aquí. Sigamos luchando juntos. A mi comunidad que tal vez en esos momentos se siente con miedo, sabemos que no estamos solos, ¿cierto?
¡Cierto! Oh, sorry. So what I want to let people know, to my community, to folks that are out here that, may be afraid, you are not alone. We thank everyone for being here. We must continue in this fight, in this struggle.
Nuevamente, gracias a todos. Free them all! 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 Sin papeles y sin miedo!
No papers, no fear!
Power to the people!
Power to the people!
No one is illegal!
No one is illegal!
Power to the people!
Power to the people!
No one is illegal!
No one is illegal!
That's right. When Donald Trump looks in the mirror, he isn't a criminal. All right, we're gonna have our last speaker for today. It's gonna be Shane with the Freedom Road Socialist Organization.
I haven't heard this one yet today, and it's my favorite, so we're going to do it. There is only one solution.
There is only one solution.
Intifada revolution.
Intifada revolution.
There is only one solution.
There is only one solution.
Intifada revolution.
Intifada revolution.
Like Khalid said, my name is Shane with the Freedom Road Socialist Organization. Thank you all for inviting me out to speak today. And thank you all for coming out to fight back against Trump's vicious attacks. What are these attacks? Let's start last week. Mahmoud Khalil, you've heard about him a lot today. Kidnapped by ICE. Shipped off to Louisiana where he is detained and facing deportation. Shame. And then on Monday, this past Monday, kind of familiar, our beloved friend, Jeanette, again, kidnapped by ICE, sitting in Aurora, facing possible deportation. Shame. And these things are connected. These are political attacks because Jeanette is an activist and Mahmoud is an activist. So what Trump is trying to do is outlaw protests and outlaw political dissent. We cannot let him. What else happened on Monday? Israel, with the full backing of the United States, fully broke the ceasefire and have murdered hundreds of Palestinians across the Gaza Strip. Shame! That blood is on Trump's hands. But what we need to remember is that Trump is a symptom of a disease. And that disease is a system in which the billionaire class controls the government, the media, and the economy from top to bottom. And that system produces people like Trump, it tears families apart, and it destroys entire nations like Palestine. But here's the thing. The system is not invincible. It has not existed forever, and it will not exist forever. We, in our millions and our billions, the oppressed people of the world, can overturn it. But what is it going to take to overthrow this system? It's going to take uniting all of our movements, the immigrants' rights movement, the labor movement, the Palestine movement, the Black liberation movement, the student movement, uniting all of these together against the billionaire class and overthrowing them. What am I talking about here? I'm talking about revolution. And I am not talking about, when I talk about revolution, I'm not talking about electing somebody to be president. I'm talking about the masses of people overthrowing the ruling class. And I believe we can get there, but we need to be organized. So as everybody's been saying, get organized and join the fight, because guess what? The attacks aren't going to stop. And we have no choice but to fight back. This system has forfeited its right to exist. And it's on all of us to make it go away and to kill this system forever. Thank you.
No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA. No Trump, no KKK, no racist USA. Okay, I have one more new chant. It's de Mexico a Palestina, no más muros, no más muertes. Woo!
México a Palestina, no más muros, no más muertes.
Hey, good to see you. Yeah. I'm here and you're...
Support land community, to support our team, the migrants.
That's right, that's right.
No more walls, no more death.
That's right.
They touch one, they touch all.
That's right.
I want to thank everyone for coming out today, especially on such short notice. It's supposed to be an emergency action, and it forms to be a lot bigger. We're seeing attacks locally, and yeah, I'm really glad that we're able to mobilize and get things going. I want to say tomorrow, Denver SDS will be marching to deliver our demands for a sanctuary campus. We will be making it clear to our administration that we will not permit any ICE activity on campus. It is tomorrow, March 20th at 1:30 p.m. at the Globe statue by the Memorial Library over there. We say, fight Trump's agenda. Fight Trump's agenda. Defend the immigrant students. Defend the immigrant students. ICE off campus. ICE off campus. Sanctuary campus now. Sanctuary campus now. Woo! Denver SDS has organizing meetings at Thursday at 6 p.m. in the North Classrooms building. Do we have one more speaker?
No, just mention Saturday.
Oh yeah, Saturday at noon at Mestizo Park. We're going to be, it's going to be all out for Gaza.
That's right.
Israel's genocidal intentions are on full display again, and we got to make sure that we're mobilizing. We got to make sure we're applying that pressure. You know, it was, you know, oh yeah, the flyers are going to be posted soon. You're going to see the SDS logo on there too. And yeah, I just want to say, if anyone wants someone to walk to their car, the bus station, or to a building on campus, please ask a protest marshal. They'll be happy to assist y'all. And then I wanted to say, we're gonna have protest songs coming up soon. But I wanted to say, dare to struggle, dare to win. Dare to struggle, dare to win. Dare to struggle, dare to win. Thank you. Let's make sure we get home safe, y'all. We're gonna have Elliot with the Denver Anti-War Action leading up some protest songs. So. Thank you, Elliot.
And I will not be offended as you go on your merry way. Here are two original protest songs. The first one is called Taxes. I pay my taxes to the U.S. of A. I pay my taxes to the U.S. of A. I pay my taxes to the U.S. of A. And the U.S. used my taxes to kill more kids today. Yeah, the U.S. used my taxes to kill some kids today. My mother paid her taxes to the U.S. of A. My mother paid her taxes to the U.S. used her taxes to kill journalists today. Yeah, the U.S. used her taxes to kill journalists today. My father paid his taxes to the U.S. of A. My father paid his taxes to the U.S. of A. My father paid his taxes to the U.S. of A. And the U.S. used his taxes to deport organizers today. Yeah, the U.S. used his taxes to jail organizers today. My mother sent her ballot to the U.S. of A. My mother sent her ballot to the U.S. of A. My mother sent her ballot to the U.S. of A. And with that piece of paper, she approved genocide that day. Yeah, and with that piece of paper, she approved genocide that day. We're gathered here together in the U.S. of A. We're gathered here together in the U.S. of A. We're gathered here together in the U.S. of A. And as one we raise our voices and say not another day. Yeah, as one we raise our voices and say not another day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And this last song I wrote because I would like to be taken in Mahmoud Khalil's place. And we know that the way white supremacy works, that is unlikely to happen. I'm organizing my butt off with Dawa and I'm here. But I'm still going to sing it. So, Donald Trump, if you ever hear this song is for you. You know the USA is a little bitch of Israel. Israel wants to kill kids and the US says, hey, let me help. The USA sends guns and bombs and billions to Israel. Pay my tax to the USA, so I'm worried I will go to hell. Let me help you. Bomb hospitals, homes, and schools. Netanyahu kills Israeli children to genocide is killing families left and right. You decide if you're brave enough to join the fight. The USA is a little bitch of Israel. Israel wants to kill kids and the US says, hey, let me help. USA sends guns and bombs and billions to Israel. I paid my tax to the USA, so I'm worried I will go to hell. Let me help you. Bomb hospitals, homes and schools. Netanyahu kills Israeli children to genocide is killing families left and right. You decide if you're brave enough to join the fight one last time. The USA is a little bitch of Israel. Israel wants to kill kids and the US says, okay, let me help. The USA sends planes and bombs and billions to Israel. Pay my tax to the USA, so I'm worried I will go to hell. Let me help you. Bomb hospitals, homes and schools. Netanyahu kills Israeli children to genocide is killing families left and right. You decide if you're brave enough to join the fight. The USA is a little bitch.
Thank you, Luna, for speaking. Thank you, Oro Unidos CSO. Thank you, Denver Anti-War Action. Thank you, USBCN. Thank you, Denver Aurora Community Action Committee, and all other organizations that spoke today. We have people with tables. They have good stuff to give out. As CSO suppliers, if you're a student and you want to get involved in the fight for a sanctuary campus, we have food here for people. We have water. Yeah, thank you so much. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine! Thank you!
And if any media would like to interview student organizers, they can talk to me.
Thank you for joining us today, guys. I'm so glad you were here.
I don't want to have to take a bunch of loads. Thank you. I'll pile it up.
And remember, I'll see you. Remember that I love you. Remember I love you, and I will see you sooner rather than later.
No, I'm sure.
Remember, free Palestine.